Welcome to the Pissed Rhino show. Today we've been working on the beast mode Batmobile Caped Crusader. Alright, so what did we do? Well, we had an issue with these shocks. They're just so rough. I mean, they're just junk. Just junk. So we ordered a set of hot racing shocks. And I mean, these are much nicer, I mean, if you just look at the shafts alone, these are probably 2 and these are 3.5. These are probably 2.5 and those are 3.5, I'm guessing. Something like that. So I switched over the shocks. Came up with a great way to mount them. The rears, lucky enough, just so happened to reach the roof. So I was able to use the roof as the shock mounting location. Pretty cool, right? And look, when it compresses, it almost hits the servo, so it's just above the servo. So it's as low as you can possibly go. Same thing with the front. I mean, it is just so low. If you look at it on the ground, it will lay on the ground. So that's very low. So next thing we gotta do is we gotta put the wheels back on. So the question becomes, what wheels do we use? Now, I had these brass ones on there. Pretty heavy. But today I also mounted the new Injora trying to read the name. XX pen. These are the new pen tires, 72 millimeter, and I think 24 wide, 21 wide, something like that. And these are the new wheels. Pretty sweet. So, do I put these on there? What do you think? I mean, at least to try them, we got to, right? These, we know they fit, we know they work, so let's just throw these on just to see what we think. I can't wait to see how low to the ground it is with the tires on. This is definitely the lowest Trx4m I've ever built. Center of gravity is way low. All the electronics are low, so these tires do not have a direction that they need to be mounted, so you don't have to mount them different from left to right. Last one. Let's see what we think here. Yeah, that's insane. They actually don't look that bad on there. I like having the pins. Plenty of ground clearance. These, I mean, for a portal vehicle, I mean, these are true portals. These are not portals. So this one should actually be lower. And let's see if we can get it lined with the camera. I mean, you should be able to see right there that Beast Mode Caped Crusader is way lower. So in this one, the electronics are about right here, and the electronics are here on this one. So I would say a good at least 2, maybe 2 inches lower in the Beast Mode. All right. What do you guys think? You think I should... Let's put my buddy back. So we got this sitting here. Do we put these back on? As far as looks, it might not be a bad idea to run these. Because this was mostly black and brass, and these are black and brass. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Keep the oil slicked in chrome or go back to the brass. All of them are 1.3 Injoras, so I could swap the tires. So 3 choices. 1, keep the oil slicks on with the pins. 2, put the brass back on with the swamp whatevers. And 3, put the pins on the black brass wheels and use those. So let me know what you think. Got plenty of options. I mean, if you look how low this is, what you can barely get a tool into there. All right, here's the battery that goes in it. Oh, just barely. Oh, it hits right there. So its normal resting spot is 1 battery from the ground. And if you guys remember, the battery mounts in here, which is a little high for the center of gravity, but I don't really have a choice. And that's how that mounts. So that says Comp Crawler all day. That looks sick. This is one of the best ones I've built. Flex is normal. Not really. I mean, I don't know if we can get 4 under here, but we'll see. Oh yeah, it'll do 4. It'll do 4. I don't know if it'll do much more than that. Yeah, it lifts the rear at that point, so it'll do 4 like everybody else. So it's not a flex monster, but it does good enough. Alright, so we're done with Beast Mode. Let me know on the wheels and tires. But Pretty cool setup, I think. Can't wait to get this one out. Do some crawling with it. Alright, next thing we got to do is we got our receiver in for my buddy, the Injora build. Which I thought I had one of these, but I couldn't find it. So I have other receivers, but not the micro. So now we got a micro. Lift up the body. Add this little piece of Velcro. It's just a little bit too long. So we will put this Velcro on the back. Get this to stick real good. Alright, so now we need to hook up the servos. So the front servo goes to number 1. The ESC goes to number 2. Always with the white or colored wire towards the inside. And then last we have the second servo, which goes in the third spot. Oh. And then all we do now is we Velcro it to the back of the cab. Everything looks good. Battery connection up here. And there we go. Completely wired, ready to go. All I gotta do is bind it with my transmitter, tune it a little bit, and then it'll be go time. I gotta fix that. Keeps popping open always, so yeah, I think those wheels look better on this one. So there's that. So now we got, man, let's see how I can fix this.
Oh, motherfucker.
Fixed it. Cool. Alright, so that is fixed. So we got these two done today. That's the last of the Trx4m builds for right now. More coming, I'm sure. But next, obviously, I'm working on the big beast over here. So these two will go on the shelves for now until it's time to get them out there crawling. Got my connectors today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put one of these on the ESC, just like my SCX6. So I'll put one of these on the ESC. I don't know if it's male or female, but one on the ESC, and then one on my battery connections, which is this. So my batteries go like this, and I will replace this one with one of these. And it'll be just like my SCX6. And then, if I ever get any 6S batteries or 8S batteries, I can put one of these on it and then just bypass this altogether. That's the plan. So I will have this connector in there, but that'll be the only connector. The servo that I'm going to be using is powered through the receiver. It's an 8.4 volt, so I don't have to run it. I don't have to run it separate, so there won't be any separate JST connections. Alright, so back to this. Also, these are trash. I wish there was something we could do with these, because I've got, where I've had a ton of them, I just throw them away. I could wear one as a wedding ring. Trash-ola. Alright, so this is the Kraton. I've got so much stuff coming for this. Everything. The red parts will stay, but I'm changing on everything else. I'm leaving the chassis and the arms alone for now. But who knows in the future. But pretty much everything else is going to be swapped out. So, ouch. First thing I got to do though, I gotta take this receiver or this ESC mount back off, because I think I'm gonna try turning the ESC around. That's just So I don't know if this is going to help or not, but I'm going to try it. It's really the only thing I can try. Alright, so the screw holes seem to be the same distance from the edge. So I don't know. I don't know if this is going to do anything, but I'm going to do it. Nope. Still not good enough. Trying to think. I wonder if I could just put a spacer. Let's see. Well, guys, I think I'm going to be working on this for a little while, so I can show you some stuff I got in. I got a ton of stuff in transit, but so I've got the trail diff covers, front and rear. I got 2 of these. Two of those. Gets rid of the plastic, gets the metal. I got metal buttons for the wing. Holds the wing on instead of plastic. We got extra body posts mounts because these will scrape up real easy. So you always got to have some as backup. I got a cool fan, shroud. So I might try and put that together here in a little bit. But that's all for right now, I think. Tons to come on this bad boy. So stay tuned. It's going to be an amazing build. So, and then huge wheels. It's going to look massive, which these are massive. Alright guys, I'll let you go, and I will see you next time on the Pissed Rhino show. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Have a good day.